What's up, Mahoney?
Hey guys.
What the hell was that? That was your phone again.
Yes, that was my
Alright, counter this time for him.
Okay.
Welcome to the Air Podcast.
With your hosts, Ravinder the guy, this guy,
Ravinder the
and
guy?
that guy.
Are we just gonna do that like all the time? Like
All that. Same thing. I'm better to say the titles as well.
Ishpreet, okay, the cool guy. Okay, Anand.
So, this week we present to you some even more beautiful stuff. Even more beautiful.
We got a new logo.
We do. You may or may not see it, depending on if I decide to post it or not.
Rav, please put it up.
Alright, so we're going to first, as we always do, go over our Turo, and this week has been huge.
We found a way to abuse the system a little.
And we're not going to say anything about it. But
Fine.
Thanks for ruining every plan possible.
we have just
Good reason.
tasked a little bit over $26,000 worth of trips for the entirety of the year.
People like this is how you get cancelled. Okay.
No, it's actually you.
So, to just go further more into that, we have now finished up around $7,000 worth of actual trips. We have another 18 left to go, a little bit over 18. And, it's growing. We're sometimes seeing 2 to 3 to 4 trips a day. Last week, in particular, we saw 10 trips a day for like 3 days in a row. So that was phenomenal. And yeah, so far those cars are doing really good. Still finding that our venue is just the money pit, the beautiful stuff.
Exactly. If you want, you can. If you live in the Calgary area, contact us. We're trying to get rid of one of our vehicles, known as the Terrain. Just because I've been putting on Kijiji for a little while.
I'm not trying to get rid of it, but we'll see what happens.
I just am because I'd rather have another venue.
Yeah, the venue is just the cash cow machine.
Exactly. So it's like it just makes more sense.
Yeah, but yeah, all the cars are performing very well.
Plus,
Honestly, can't say that there's any issues. Do you see any problems?
no new problems. I would say there's a couple of things I do recommend addressing. It's like balancing out. So what we're experiencing is, there's a lot of snow in Alberta in general, and then rocks and whatnot on the road. So a lot of things get damaged, right? So what we're trying to, we're trying to be obviously polite to the customer and be like, hey, do you guys, have some kind of protection or helping the customer out? But certain customers can make it a pain.
Oh, we
Right? That's one thing that Turo is so good for, where if you tell them, but it can really be hard on the customer because they can have like a deductible they might have to pay or things of that nature, right? So there's a lot of things that you have to be worried for or watch out for when you're communicating with them. We also just received our first ticket today that a customer had on the trip, and we are going to have to I just put it in for them to pay. So that's also a new experience. There's a lot of new things, right? So we're always going to keep you guys updated, see what's going on, see what you need to do, and what's working and what's not.
Yeah, so far I think we've nailed it down to the one big problem with damages is obviously you want to collect on your damages because you got to fix them. It's coming out of your pocket. The second thing, however, is the reviews. We right now we're not having any problem with it, but you got to make sure that, like Ish was saying, he asked the customer, do you have any sort of protection, anything like that? As soon as we see some damage, just because the reviews are really going to matter. And obviously, somebody who has let's say they cracked the windshield, they may not be too ecstatic about giving us a 5 out of 5, even though they may have enjoyed the trip, but just because now they have to pay, they may not be happy about it.
Yeah, those are problems that, we're trying to be polite here. We're Turo will take it off if they actually try to mess with us because of that one item, right? So Turo will help you out, but you're still gonna have to call, right? And you're trying to be polite to the customer because you obviously want to keep a good rep of your business. It can just cause a lot of communication and hassle for sure, right? Because it's a two-way stream, right? And it can be obviously increased cost too for the customer that they did not look for, right? And sometimes it can be more cost than the entire trip itself.
We recently had that.
Yeah, and
Same person with the ticket as well.
Ticket, windshield, all that.
Yeah.
And also recommend you guys take as many photos as possible, clean your car as soon as possible, because here's the thing, there's new damage that gets revealed and things you don't notice.
Yeah, stuff really does make a difference. And when you're running a professional business, you want to make sure, as nice as you want to be, and you want to make sure that you're keeping everything properly done. Like you mentioning, pictures are the most important. If you're glazing through your pictures, not going to work properly. We missed, actually, somebody didn't fill in the fuel, and it was my mistake. We didn't take a picture of the fuel. So even though in the messages he had confirmed that the fuel was full, and later down the road he said he was going to pay us for the rest of the fuel, but because we had no picture time stamped of the time of pickup for the customer, we were not going to get that reimbursement for that fuel. So that's a little hit, but it's a good hit because we learned a lesson from something that didn't cost so much.
Exactly. Also from like a consumer aspect, if you're coming to our part of the country right now, please get protection. Like if you're renting a car from us or anyone on Turo, it is icy. We use a lot of gravel on the road, salt, all that stuff, and not everyone has mud flaps. That shit's gonna fly into your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can slide and hit something, scrape something, and we had one person scrape and not tell us, like things of that nature happen, right? So get the full protection without the deductible, and I'm not kidding, I understand it's more expensive, I'm not trying to sell you Turo or anything of that nature, but believe me, that deductible, you'll take all out of it, right? Because Turo takes care of us, but at the same time, it's gonna be on your end, right? If you have it under your insurance, great. Or you wanna pay another more than, your whole trip, that can happen, so you rather have the full protection if you're coming into any area. Like, we're not a summer country. We get a lot of gravel, we get a lot of damages, we get a lot of potholes because of the breakdown every year from the snow and whatnot, right? That's just it. Get protection when you're going to those areas, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, our potholes kill. Like, honestly, my soul left my body a few times.
Yeah, you got to be very careful about it. But yeah, as we're seeing, it was we've never done any car rentals or anything like that, and obviously jumping into this market, we had no idea what we're doing. I'm very happy we did it because I think this is a very big step in a good direction. And I can see this, again, like I was mentioning, I really do think by the end of this year we're going to have 10 to 15 cars. We're at 5 right now.
Yeah.
Wait, you got 2 more?
No.
One more.
5.
Yeah, 1 more. We have 5 at the moment.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
And I think we can grow this to 12 very easily.
He's talking about the Toyota.
Yeah,
right, the Toyota.
We're co-hosting. So we're going to have to talk to that gentleman as well, the co-host, because I don't know if it's just maybe the pricing or if it's a smaller, more of a luxury vehicle in a way, not really like a utility vehicle, right? So maybe that might differentiate it, because some people obviously are traveling and they're bringing a lot of stuff. So things like that are things to watch for, right? There's a reason why SUVs are generally rented for
And
more.
that's the biggest thing they're taking apart. SUVs are the best. I don't think any sedans,
Even
I'm
small
not really into
SUVs, yeah.
But any sort of SUV, just a room, right? As you mentioned, if somebody's coming from the airport, if somebody's coming from somewhere and they're traveling, they have a lot of luggage, especially ski racks.
Ooh,
Skis,
Yeah.
people put in the back, it's nonstop, it's constant. Because
That's it.
everyone wants to
Yeah.
go to somewhere they're going to a hilly area.
yeah, like,
And if your seats
Sunshine
don't fold,
Village.
you're missing out on a big portion of people who can actually just rent your vehicle. And yeah, and again, traveling also gets expensive, right? So we definitely know that there's some luxury markets out there where the killer cars do phenomenal. And again, we're still going to be testing with it, but I don't see it as the place where people are coming. I think they want utility. They want something to carry all their stuff, something that's going to be good on gas, not kill gas.
Summer will change.
Mhm.
I think summer will be different, but we'll experiment. Obviously, in summer is different. A nicer vehicle definitely will get it on there and do those types of things. But like I said, that's something that we'll have to find out for sure.
Rob, are you watching a YouTube video while we...
I have it on so that the power keeps going.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't...
Every single time we're doing this, we're getting better and better with the technology. This time we have an audio cord
Yeah.
or an aux cord, so
Yeah.
we're making up there.
It's not a very, very big aux cord. We have to... we're really...
We'll get a bigger one next time.
We're really crunched here. It's actually pulling a little.
Yeah, but we're learning, and one other thing I do want to mention, I really do appreciate everybody actually spending the time to watch our video. So this video that we watched on YouTube got the most amount of views. Podcast,
Actually.
yeah, got the most views, but it also got the most time retention, which are other views.
I think it's because we're getting funnier.
Exactly. Ish is getting more stupid, saying more stupid stuff. and,
We found a way to put LeBron James in a wig.
yeah, exactly,
I'm honestly pretty proud of that.
we got to do the same
No,
thing today.
we all know, everyone knows, the world knows he's wearing a fucking weave.
Didn't he go up in a basketball game?
Yeah,
it went up.
he was wearing headbands and he took it off and it was...
He went up with it.
Yeah.
Be careful, dog. If you have fake hair, Mr. LeBron James, I love you, but come on now.
I put
Also, that kid's just too awesome. Like, just go bald at this point, dog. Nobody gonna care
Nobody
about your
gonna
hair.
care.
It's not.
Yeah.
If
He's
it's,
respected as the old man in the NBA. It's
Did
already
you
a
see
plus.
him pass the ball back to what's his name? Duran? Duran?
Kevin Durant? What? Who?
I don't know. Okay, it was the Lakers game. He gave the guy the ball back, and he got a 3-point in.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't watch basketball, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know.
I don't watch it too often. I get clips every now and then because of the company I keep.
Mm-hmm.
I watch it.
Yeah.
What kind of watch are you wearing?
Oh, it's a Samsung Wearable 4 thing.
If you guys want, I've been thinking about buying a fake Rolex.
I have.
It's only like $250 to $500. I'm like, yo, man, I
Yo,
might
if
buy.
you're gonna go fake, why is it $250?
Bro, even the fake Rolexes are just insanely high price. I randomly came
How about-
across one of my friends. He told me, he's like, oh, I want to get this root beer Rolex, and this guy has a good amount of money, so I know he can get it. He's like, I'm on the wait list.
Yo,
I did a quick Google search, and I'm like, yo, I can get this for $250 right now.
my girlfriend wants to go to Switzerland one day and buy this 500K watch.
See, I will fake that. I will have it before your girlfriend.
He's trying to do what those new up and coming rappers
So
do. Okay?
if you
trying to hype it with the big chains.
I'm over here on this side always. I'm gonna next time you see a Rolex, don't be too
It's
surprised.
real.
It's real.
I'll-
I'm like your authentic, like gold, diamond, gold.
Authentically Indian.
And I will wear my real beloved Grammy edition.
And you won't be able to tell the difference. I promise you. The camera quality is good, but it ain't that good.
It's authentically Indian. Okay?
Dude, what's that $500,000 watch called? It's the one that Floyd Mayweather has, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that weird.
It's
I'm gonna have
purple,
that
right?
fake as too. Just wait and watch. Post a picture of it here.
And we're getting a call from one of our good friends. So.
All right. Well, you can take the call. We'll continue.
Yeah.
But yeah, as like we were mentioning everything with the Turo and everything, it's phenomenal. And yeah, like one thing maybe Ish agrees with me on this one. I think that this year we're gonna hit a good amount of money, a good portion where Ish can quit his job and focus on this full time.
I hope
So-
both of us can. Really, that's the goal. Because the thing is, when you're focused just on one thing, you can make it grow and think about it, right? Because I want to co-host with people, right? Here's the thing. As I always said, be trusted will be that person that you're going to be able to, that people want to have their car under you, right? Because for you or someone else to have a car and then have to go part-time to grow their business makes no sense. While we can actually work that for him, help them make the money on the side and actually do it. But at that same time, make sure you're trustable. Don't abuse their car. Don't abuse their credit. Don't abuse their time.
One other thing, is, I remember we talked about this during the time when we were talking about why you should have a partner going into this business as well. If we were not entrepreneurial, we didn't we've done a lot of stuff to go out of our way to make sure we haven't canceled a single trip.
Yeah,
I think that is phenomenal. Our rate is 100%. There's a performance review on Turo. We're the first stage of our Turo, and we already have enough qualifications to get onto the last stage, like the top performer. We can't get there because one of the things needed is you have to be there for a whole year. For a whole year to be in Turo. So we'll hit there by the end of this year, but we've already surpassed it multiple folds. And hopefully we can become Calgary's biggest Turo hosts. And I think we're going to do phenomenal.
In 2 years.
Hopefully.
Not hopefully, we do it. Secondly,
Manifesting.
exactly. We want to talk a little bit about manifesting today before we continue on with the conversation.
I don't believe in it.
He's bullshitting, big time.
When I was
Okay?
young, I thought I was gonna have a big blackjack.
Yo, no, you can't. Drake made a reality, dog.
Yo, dog, no Drake. That's cheating. Okay, that was money.
No, that's okay, man. That's what our Turo is gonna do for us. So if you see big Rolexes over here, and you see him taking
Me
many
on-
trips to Thailand,
If you see me
know
on
what's happening.
if you see me on Pornhub, you know what happened.
Subscribe. We'll put the link down below.
It's gonna be called Air. I don't even know what you should call it.
Ear extras.
Yeah, Air the Drake method. That's what it's
Yeah, we gotta be family friendly on here, but there we go.
Yeah.
I don't know if we just lost our monetization right there.
We weren't gonna make money from
We
this
ain't gonna
anyway,
make money
so.
from these videos yet anyways. We'll get to say-
Keeps was not wanting to sponsor us after only getting like 20 views. Dog.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, it's not happening yet.
Yeah, we'll delete this when we're there. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
once we're there, you'll see like where all their old videos go. We deleted them. We want money.
No, we sold out. That's
We're
it.
broke.
We will sell out. You give us a good enough money, we're selling out tomorrow. Dog.
I'll be like Steve Harvey, okay?
Steve Harvey, I won't say he's sold out.
Who do you sell out to?
No one. He just keeps
He just-
hosting
I'm
everything.
too young for that guy.
He used to lie.
But he lies?
Did
He lies a lot. This guy gives you like
Call him out right now.
When
Steve
he
Harvey,
gives-
this guy's going after you right
when
now.
he gives people advice, he's like, "Yo, men should do this."
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm like, "Dog, you
I hate
divorced
that.
3 times. You left 2 of your older wives." I'm like,
I don't
"You're a
know.
piece of shit."
This is all allegations, by the way. I don't know.
That's not
I don't know
allegation.
much
This is
about
true.
it. Okay, if it's
Hey,
not
This
true.
is this is true. Like this.
Allegedly.
This
is
is
what
not
we should say.
alleged. This is not
Allegedly.
allegedly. This is
Okay.
known fact. Please just look it up. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
It's so easy to look up.
Fair. I do like Steve Harvey though, just because he's funny. But yeah, no, I ain't taking his
His mustache is the real
Yeah, he
one.
can be funny. I'm just saying, don't listen to his life advice. Okay?
No,
his
no, yeah,
his
yeah.
wife was sleeping with his goddamn security guard. Okay.
All right, allegedly.
Shit.
Allegedly.
No, this is not alleged. He's getting a
Are you
divorce.
sure? 'Cause we
He's
can't
He's getting a divorce. What the hell do you mean? Do you know what happened? There's like the whole thing.
If Ish just randomly gets like a blur on his face and like out of like these episodes, you know what happened, okay?
Yeah, basically we had to take the eye out.
If I get deleted, I know it was you still.
Still be
You
getting
piece of shit, you fat bastard.
All right, allegedly.
Oh, he's fat. What the hell?
Yeah, he wears a
Allegedly.
suit all the time. We can't tell.
He's fatter than you are, man.
Allegedly.
You wear a suit too, okay?
Yeah,
All
but
right.
not fat.
Before we get
Rather
off topic,
sneaky, yeah,
let's
that's
talk
what I
about
mean, he's
manifesting. All right.
Manifest.
Now, a lot of people are very cringy when it comes to manifesting. They're like, "Oh, you instead of sitting around and doing and like thinking about your goals, you got to boost your goals." Those are the same motherfuckers though who don't do anything. I've never seen somebody who has told me manifesting is wrong who's actually succeeded. And you know, even Calgary is a growing city, and it is a very big city, growing very rapidly.
We're up there with Minneapolis. I
Yeah.
think. I don't know how big Minneapolis is, but I think that would be a good yardstick.
But again, I've never heard somebody say something bad about manifesting for somebody who's actually succeeded. It's not about just thinking about what you do, because thinking is one part, but you actually got to put things into perspective, and you actually have to do it. If I don't think that our Turo fleet's going to make $10 million a year, it ain't never going to be $10 million a year. Just because I'm not believing it is, so I won't put enough effort into it. But if I can see that, hey, this year I want to make 80 to 100 grand, which if you follow this, I promise you, that's actually the main reason. But one of the reasons I started this podcast was because I saw Imran Ghazi. And I'm not the biggest fan of Imran Ghazi, but I like him. I like he's a little bit older than me, and he's made phenomenal
It's
amount of
one of
money.
those guys that's like, this is how you do it.
He's the guy who's actually so. Funny thing about Imran Ghazi is he's been on YouTube for 7 years.
Mhm.
He's 24 years old. I believe he's 24 years old. He's a little older than me, so I know that. And so that guy was making videos when he was 15 years old in London. And all of them are on YouTube, documented from his journey. And that's when he had no money. And then he talks about how he got his first camera, how he made enough money to get his first camera. And that guy grew his social media marketing into something phenomenal. One day, randomly, when I'm just like, you know what? Like, this guy's clearly, like, everybody keeps saying this guy's posted all his videos online. Let me go see how true it is. I watched 200 of his videos in a row. It took me multiple hours. And I skipped through most of them because they were stupid.
Yeah.
Just like how this one's most likely going to be. But at the end of it, I looked at it and I'm like, holy fuck, you can see from one to the end. You can literally see it. If you sit down there and you can see it, you can watch him grow this. So, I believe that I've reached a good amount of success at my age. I think all of us have done phenomenal stuff in our lives. But what I want to do is I want to document everything from this point to grow. Because if we can get to that point where we're the biggest tour host in Calgary, because there's a lot of people bigger than us, like that one buddy who has 30, 40 cars, I want to demolish
There'll be
him.
more. I think we'll match him again. I don't believe competition is generally bad. But
Competition is great.
I
Important.
still want to dominate the competition. That's
It's
what
like this. There's this book called Blue Ocean Strategy, and again, like you can always in a market where nobody's competing. That means there's no money to be made. Now you can create a new product, create a new industry. That definitely works, but that is so hard to do.
That's rare.
That's very rare, right? Like if you want to do financial advice, there's a big sharks in financial advice. You got to keep growing. But one of the dreams I have for this podcast is if we actually are able to do what we're saying we are. We've had the proof. We'll be like, watch our first video. You see us giving you the proper numbers, watch us to now. You can literally see every week. We don't bullshit you. We tell you exactly what we did. We tell you the struggle that we had this week. We tell you the good stuff we had this week. We told you what we did to get to A and B. And I think that's going to be phenomenal. If we can do it, how we're saying it, and we can grow our portfolio to $1 million a year with 20 cars, would it not be awesome to say, go look at our YouTube channel? We did it from point A to point B. Hello, beautifuls. We have returned.
Yeah, mostly because no one knows that this is another episode.
Part
They
two.
know.
Part
No,
two.
dog, this is
You don't even know.
another episode, dog. We gotta be uploading multiple times a
Of
week
episode.
here, okay?
Fuck, what episode are we?
We don't even know. Like, the last one's called We're Not Even Sure.
We're gonna name it random stuff. I actually like that more.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's just fun and all over the place. Also, I'm learning from Imran Ghazi. Like, I didn't label any of his episodes. And that guy made it good so far, 4.5 million subscribers. We should be doing something
We should-
similar.
okay, why not? And then also, we're also on Spotify if you want to listen to us as
Yes.
Yeah.
ASMR.
You can listen to us both. You can put both of them on at the same time and just put it on repeat for
Yeah.
multiple hours on time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that'd be great.
You also have to remember all the money goes to me here because I'm the one who does all the work.
All the editing, dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
just don't.
means $0.
No, we're doing this for free for you guys, all right? We're doing this free for you, all right?
Unless you want to donate.
You're paying for a Red Bull. That's pretty much
The
it.
middle guy is the broke guy. You give it to him.
Bullshit, I'm more broke than you.
I'm just rich, dog. I don't need to speak. I'm just.
Dude, tell us saying you're rich.
Yeah, don't give it to the guy who looks muscular in this.
Wait until I got my rollie on me, okay? You guys are ready. You guys are ready.
Fake rolling.
You can say fake, dog, but you gotta prove it. What about this is actually a rollie, dog? What about this is fake to you?
It's an Apple Watch. Well, no, it's the Pixel Watch.
All right, how do you know that? I'll prove it. Where does it say Pixel?
It doesn't say it on
Exactly, it doesn't, because it's rollie. It's a rollie. Rollie came out with a new shit. Like, yo,
Mine looks better than yours.
we should make smart watches. And I told him, actually, the guy who owns the Rolex, I told that guy, I was like, yo, bro, I'm like, this stupid shit, dog, get it out of here, dog.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Yeah,
This is why he can't get a Rolex.
Totally rolled up to Calgary just to talk to you.
Exactly. When he banned me from buying Rolexes, I started buying the fake Rolex. Reselling fake Rolexes. I think that's a good way
Actually,
to do it.
I think Rolex is owned by Tishot, or Tishot owns Rolex.
And I own that guy.
I think it's like a whole stock thing, dude.
Dog, I own all the stock. I'm just manipulating you right now, dog.
Actually,
Right?
it's supposed bank accounts.
Yeah.
Switch bank accounts. Dog.
He's,
I got offshore accounts here, escrows over
It
there.
does not. IRS, if you're watching,
He's part of that Rothschild.
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 Dog. One of them, the head ended. So who do you think was next in line?
He's an off child though. He's not the main.
They're like, oh, yo, how'd you get so much real
He
estate,
kicked
dog?
his ass out because
They're like, they're like, they're like,
he's
yo.
that
they're
illegitimate
like,
child.
he's not white enough.
You're like, this guy's not a Jew.
Are they Jewish?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Jewish.
Rothschilds.
Yeah, they're Jewish.
By the way, RIP to that guy. I liked his private bank, dog. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing.
I don't care for him.
Exactly.
He
'cause-
doesn't care for anyone who has money. Okay, this is the liberal problem right here.
I don't care for him because he kind of just owns everything.
And I'm trying to own that guy.
How can you own him? He's dead.
I'm going to own his grave, dog. The man who owns it all,
I'm
dog.
gonna dance on it then.
You're going to dance on
I'm
the
gonna
grave?
dance on it.
Alright, so before we get charged for like
No great
We are
dancing.
straight
no
up
great
camp.
dancing is happening. Okay, I respect everyone's grave, even the worst people.
Alright, so we want to talk about morning routines or
Yeah.
daily routines.
I would not.
And this
do
is
it.
not going to be your cringy daily
I'd beat him
routine.
up if it was in real life.
Fair.
I don't know about that one. That guy'd probably get you sniped before you even could.
No, but I mean, if he it's like me. Like if presidents wanted to get in the ring with me, I'd be down.
You know,
It's a specific president.
Biden, if you're down, dog. If you
Oh,
want to put on a
yes.
charity match, we got our boy right here.
Yeah.
And this guy actually has a
Trudeau,
disadvantage.
I want Trudeau, man. Really.
Okay, Trudeau.
I'll-
that guy did a boxing match. You gotta ask him.
I love that one. I love that video. Please go watch it. There's a video of him getting by old
Yo, we can't hate on our boy Trudeau, dog. He's gonna cancel our podcast on YouTube, dog.
dog. He is. He filters so much info. It's crazy.
We're here telling you the truth about life, right?
Yeah. All right, guys. So now we're talking about daily habits that are a must. All right.
because apparently Ish is good at health.
But remember one thing: this isn't a cringy where you gotta be shoes off on the dirt for 40 minutes thinking
Oh,
about
I
like
heard about that.
bullshit. Dog. Alex Hormozy made a video about that. Like somebody asked him, like, "Oh, yo, my morning routine for an hour. I'm outside in the soil."
Oh, where they go into the sunlight? But that sunlight's a good one, not the soil one. So
Yeah,
like
no,
grounding
I gotta
and shit.
feel- I gotta feel
That's
the
called
ground.
grounding, where it's like they're called grounding and
Right, I
stuff.
used to play grounders
I
in
just heard about that. It's weird.
in elementary. Dog.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
it's
got enough
weird.
grounding done.
Well, I will walk in the house barefoot every now and then, but
That's not the same thing here.
no, it's not.
I don't know what I haven't tested grounding, so I ain't gonna say
Why do
anything
you
on
walk
it.
barefoot?
Because I can.
All right.
Where do you do this?
My friend, I walk to the mailbox, get my mail, and walk back.
And you're just like,
Oh, front yard, that's not bad.
Well, okay,
Grass.
like
bro, there's no grass, dog. It's concrete.
no,
at this
because
point,
I have to
dog.
walk all the way over
Yeah.
there to get.
I'm
my
gonna say
mail.
habits that are valid in Canada. Okay,
Let's do
we
it.
do not walk on the snow here. We're not stupid.
I do.
We have all of our toes. I promise.
Shut up, barefoot. You don't walk barefoot.
I did.
It's because he's a Chewbacca. The heat keeps him warm. Okay.
All right.
The
So, all
hair's
right. Let's continue, dog. All right. What are some daily musts?
Okay, one, having a time to wake up that's kind of set. At least your window should be set. Like if you're a 7 to 9 person or you're like a 5 to 6 person, try to keep it short, try to keep it the same time. There's a huge amount that is related to depression. There's actual science on it, so you need to have it focused.
Hi.
Meeting time is over.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's booked till 7:30.
Okay,
Okay.
Thank
thought
you.
it was.
ask her if we can book it till late.
Keep going.
I always book it till so it should be
Go,
like
go ask her if we can do it till late. All right. Our tech guy messed up. Okay?
No, I didn't. It's always
Somebody found our top secret hideout. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where this podcast room
Yeah,
is.
we're in an elite room.
Elite
Okay, this
room.
was rich. We own
Underground,
this.
dog. Underground. We're like 50 feet underground right now.
Perfect.
If there's a bunk, if there's a
Shut up with your bunker or everything. This guy just keeps going deeper and shit. Now I'm gonna be at the core of the earth soon enough.
if
Okay,
there
fuck
was
off.
a nuke, you wouldn't even hear it from down here.
Yeah, we're in the core. Okay.
Alright, chilling.
Don't open it. That's why you get bumped.
Hey, so it turns out they all end at 7:30 all the time.
We were here till 8 last time.
I think it's because no one knew we were still here.
Or they can kick us out, I guess. All right, guys, we're going to do this fast. All right? Wake up, same time every time. Okay, there's a huge amount of depression that is related to that. Second, try, it depends on your goal, but if you got depression, eat. But if you don't, fast as long as possible. Nicotine.
I have an idea, actually.
If you're not smoking, shut up, Bob, when you want
No,
to
no,
think
no,
about
no.
it.
Disclaimer, we're not telling you to smoke cigarettes, by the way, okay?
Yeah,
We're
this
going
is
very
gum
quickly
or
into
something
this.
of the sort, okay? Caffeine, get some caffeine in you if you need be. Get your
yeah,
stuff
caffeine
going.
is good.
Cut off all any kind of side
Garbage.
thoughts, and focus on what you need to initially. Then you got to get to the gym once a day, right? Morning or night, I don't care, but morning is better. Your testosterone's higher, you're more elevated, you get it done harder, right?
If you look like you're doing stuff and you feel like you're doing stuff, trust me, you're not going to be feeling like shit.
Honestly, it helps a lot. I have an idea.
Don't listen to this guy. It's been a year, okay?
No. I have an idea for this because I'm being kicked out of the library. Rav, you hold this, Ish talks, I'll carry the camera.
No, that's the complicated. All right, we'll end it now, okay? That was part 2, okay, of the podcast.
Appreciate you guys.
We'll see you
Bye-bye.
later.